It is Monday the 18th. You join me. Currently just trying to get out of Wetherby services on the A1. No, I'm not going south, so I haven't stopped like within an hour of leaving the yard. I'm coming north. I was down London last night, and I'm coming back. Got a trailer on my back that's loaded. The stuff that's in the trailer is going to Scotland. However, I'm not taking it all the way. It's got to go back to our yard, and then I'm dropping it in our yard, and I've got to pick up an empty curtain cider. And then I'm going to Prudhoe to get loaded with a load that's going to be getting delivered to Watford down in London again. But then from Prudhoe I've got to go to Consett to another yard, not one of ours, it's another company's yard, where they're going to take the stuff off the curtain cider and put it on a box fridge trailer for us for the morning, for me to then run it down to London, down to Watford. And the only reason I can presume this is happening is so that I have a fridge trailer that will be down there with me empty, so I can then pick up refrigerated goods. That's the only reason I can think why it's happening. But yes, so that's what's happening. We are currently, like I say, travelling north, as this sign will tell you on the left. North on the A1M. I had to pull into Wetherby, reset my drive time. I'd done 4 hours and a bit, so I was nearly at 4.5 hours. So pulled in, reset my drive time, and we are now on our way. It is 6:30 in the morning. Yep, 6:30. According to the old navigation device in the window, I should be back at our Washington yard for I should be at our Washington yard for 8 o'clock, but I won't be because I've got to stop en route to get fuel. You may be thinking, well, why didn't you get fuel when you were at Wetherby? That's purely because Wetherby don't accept our fuel card. So we'll be going to I believe it's Conygarth truck stop up by Leaning Bar anyway. So yes, that's what's happening today. I shall get on with it, and I shall catch you back in a bit. Says I'll get on with it once this tanker gets out of the way. I've done the trailer swap. We've got a curtain sider on the back now. And like I say, we are making our way to Prudar. It's 8:45 now, and it says we'll be there by 9:20. But I doubt it. Only because I know we've got to go past bloody Newcastle on the A1. And it'll be chocker still, guaranteed. Monday morning, it'll be busy. It's weird having a curtain cider on my back. So used to pulling fridges. This thing's not wider than me. It's the same width. I mean, a fridge isn't much wider. You're only talking like an inch, maybe two either side. But yeah, it's strange. But never mind. Something different. I don't know exactly what we're collecting. I'm gonna hazard a guess, toilet roll, kitchen roll, something like that. Only because the place that we're going to is a paper mill / paper factory. So chances are that's what it's going to be. And knowing the company that we're actually doing the subcontracting work for is the people that we were doing it for last week when I was going to the Costco's. So yeah, I've got a rough idea what it's going to be, but I don't know exactly. All I know is where it's getting delivered to and the reference number, so obviously I can pick the right stuff up. This thing flaps around in the wind. Yes, so Christ, yeah, I can feel it moving around. Yeah, so she'll push on. She'll get us up to Prudar. And I'm presuming, because it's been specified that it's a curtain cider that I've got to take, that it's going to be a side load. So once again, something different, never done this. I've had a curtain cider once before with Fowler Welch, but it was already loaded, and everywhere I went to unload it, it was rear doors. So I've not had to operate the curtains, but I've got a rough idea how they work. So anyhow, like I say, I shall push on, and I'll see you at the other end, probably after I've been stuck in traffic for a while. There now. Traffic was nowhere near as bad as what I thought. In fact, there was none. So it showed me wrong, didn't it? It's only because I went and said it would probably be bad. If I'd have said, oh, it'd be brilliant, it'd have been chocker. I know it would, but never mind. Yeah, nearly there now. Bloody windy. So saying on the radio that after this storm's gone, like so, as it progresses through this week, the weather's going to go back to being lovely and hot again. Great. Won't be able to sleep at night because it'll be too bloody hot. That's probably the one thing that I'd say is that, because obviously I work a lot of the time through the night time, so I'm trying to sleep during the day and it's red hot. Then in the winter it's going to be bloody cold. There'll just be no winning, no pleasing me. I mean, it's quite lucky that this truck's got like obviously it's got a night heater for in the winter, but in the summer it's got a mode where you can have the fans blowing. Just they only blow the temperature that the air is outside, so it just circulates air through the cab. But then I've got like a plug-in portable fan as well if I want a bit more oomph of air to cool me down. Just is a little bit noisy, but apparently they all are. Like everyone I've spoken to, nobody's got one that's like near enough silent. Not unless you want to spend an absolute fortune on it anyway. I got Hoover the other day, a Hoover for in my truck. It was a steal, absolute bargain that was. I think it was £20 for a 24 volt Hoover. Does the job as well. Hoovered the carpets the other day in here, got them nice and sparkling. Well, not sparkling, but got them clean. They're going to need doing again tonight, right? It's fluff and somehow, alright mate, somehow there's cat hair in it. Cat hasn't come in it. Must be coming off my clothes like. It's a nifty bit of kit it is. Moves it up nicely. I'm looking into replacing all the floor mats in here and getting some like leatherette style ones. I'm just trying to decide on what ones to get and to get them looking nice. I'm thinking grey with like blue trim on it, because obviously the unit's grey, so I thought, you know, it'll match with the unit, it will look in keeping. It's here somewhere. I've got to make sure I don't miss it now. Yeah, apparently, yeah, so I thought that'd be in keeping with the truck. I just haven't decided yet. I don't want to miss this place. There, SCA. Right, where's the entrance? I'm going to hazard a guess, possibly, where this wagon's coming out of. Maybe. Maybe. But we'll try it. Let's see. Yeah. Right, so I'm here. So I'll have to go. So I'll catch you once I'm done. Right. So I'm in the warehouse. I've opened the curtains, but I thought I'd show you this snazzy thing, this snazzy device. This is all automatic. Clever, isn't it? It puts all the stuff from my trailer down the side automatically. Right, that's loaded. As you'll have seen, I was well impressed with that loading system. Obviously they had to use a forklift like to get it off that system and put it on the back of the trailer, but that was quite snazzy, I thought. technology at its finest for once. I was speaking to the forklift driver about it. He says it's brilliant until it stops working. Is there a roundabout down? We should have maybe lined up a bit different for this. There, we're out. Yeah, I was speaking to the forklift driver and he says it's brilliant until it stops working, because when it breaks, it obviously needs specialist people to come out and fix it, because the whole warehouse is like that. So it actually picks it for them and then puts it on and then brings it out. And so he said it's brilliant until it breaks, because when it breaks they have to wait for a specialist to come out and fix it, but the wagons just keep rolling up, so they end up with them queuing and backlogging the place. But I thought it was quite clever technology. You know, it goes and the bloke was saying it, like, he showed me as much as he could through like where they were coming out of, without actually taking me into the warehouse system itself. He says they come, it goes and it picks them off the shelf because they're barcoded, and then it knows exactly where that one is in the warehouse, so it'll go pick it, puts it on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt puts it onto different ones, and then it basically sends it, like, it knows what bay I'm on, so it knows exactly what pallets I need, what bay I'm on, and it will pick them and send it to the right pallet. But it's not just picking mine, it was picking like 3 bays at the same time. So it's actually quite clever, because obviously some of them were just going straight past my gap. They weren't even coming out of my, like, to my bay, they were going on to the next one. So yeah, I mean, for anybody who works at a warehouse or has seen it before, it's probably not that interesting, but I'd never seen that before, so to me that was like really amazing, because you got to think, normally I don't see any of that goes on. Like, from what I'm used to doing, like the fridge work, I'm used to backing on a bay, the light changing to red, and then X amount of time later the light changing to green, and then I get my paperwork and my keys and it's good to go. But yeah, that was quite interesting. I managed to get these curtains tight now, so they're not flapping round. So I was right, it was toilet roll and kitchen roll. So we're loaded with 26 pallets of toilet roll and kitchen roll, and like I say, we are now making our way to Concert, to the company we're actually hauling it for, so that they can take it off this trailer while I have my, like, daily rest, and load it onto a fridge trailer, ready for me to pick up when I have to restart, so that obviously I've then got a fridge trailer with me for when I'm empty tomorrow. Whoa! Blowing all that junk into the middle of the road, are we? That, my friend, is genius. Spike people's tyres. Not thought that one through, have they? I know, we'll blow all the wood bits and the thorns and stuff into the middle of the road. So it's now 9:20, and it says I should be at this next yard for just after 10 to 11. At 9:20, 10 even. Did I say 10? I don't know. It's 10:20 and I should be there for just before 10, just after 10 to 11. So I know exactly where this yard is. It's in Concert, and obviously that's quite close to where I live, so I know exactly where it is. I know where I'm going. Obviously I've got the sat nav set just because obviously I wasn't certain for any bridges, because it's not very often I actually come this way to Concert, so I wasn't sure about any bridges, so I thought I'd put my sat nav on, because we are 15.5 and normally we're 13.9, so we're quite a bit taller. That is also part of the reason why they've got to transship it from this trailer to another one, because apparently the store I'm going to requires a low trailer, as they call it, so it'd be a normal, what I count as a normal height trailer. So there must be a low bridge or something to get to the store that I've got to go under, that I can't get to with this trailer. See, they're digging up half the roads around here. Please stay green, otherwise I'm in a really awkward spot. Thank you. So yeah, there's probably only about a ton at most of weight on the back of this trailer. So like I say, it's all toilet roll and kitchen roll and stuff like that, so there's like no weight to it. The heaviest part's probably the pallets that it's sat on. So windy, narrow roads. Well, they're not so much narrow, but they are windy. And as I don't come this way, I don't really know the roads at all. So paying attention. Feels like it's about a 10-mile stretch of 30 mph zone, like, but barley on the left growing in that field. You can tell the difference between barley and wheat, because barley's got like feathers on the end of the heads. It's the easiest way to explain it. It's not so much feathers, but they're like wispy stalks, whereas wheat doesn't. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Bit of knowledge that I remember from when I was farming. Go. Just like, they're like parking anywhere. When you're in the back and beyond, like round here, I call this the back and beyond, because like it's not very well beat up and everybody knows everybody. And no offence to people that live here, I used to live in a tiny little village like these sort of things. Everybody knows everybody's business and everybody's related to somebody. It's the easiest way to explain it. I do apologise if you live in any of the places I've just drove through. But yeah. Now normally I'd go left there, but it's unsuitable for heavy goods, definitely, so I'm not. But yeah. I've completely forgot what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. Gone. It's completely gone, that train of thought has. Obviously won't have been that important. Cyclist. At least they were wearing something brightly coloured. It's when you get the ones cycling along in black or what have you in the middle of the night with knee lights on. It's like horse riders that decide they're going to wear green or brown and ride a brown horse. And you just think, really? Never mind. Getting hungry now. Oh, rest in peace. Well, we're going to be following the hearse. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse. We are getting close to where we need to be now. This is Castleside, which is like part of Concert. I know this corner can be a bit tight if someone appears, yeah, which it has. I'm not going to attempt it while he's sat there. There we go. Just because they've put bollards on the corner, and obviously I don't want to clip anything. Thank you very much, mate. Same again, it can be quite tight down here. When I used to work on the buses, this is one of the areas that I used to drive around, so it's quite familiar territory for me. Like I say, we're not actually that far from where I live. Moorside now. There's a company on the right just here, which I know we pick up from sometimes. I suppose I must wave to this gentleman. That's whose trailer we're pulling, so best wave to them. Be polite. I always wave to the company whose trailer I'm pulling. So say I'm pulling a Fowler Welch trailer, I will wave to the Fowler Welch drivers, as well as obviously our own. If I'm pulling an Eldest trailer, I'll wave to their drivers. Just just courtesy. And then I'll wave to anybody who waves to me. That was a Fowler Welch Tesco wagon. So we go up this hill and then we appear at Consett. We're not going to go through the centre of Consett, we don't need to. We're going to skirt round on the bypass. Good hill, this one. Definitely a good hill. Vroom, vroom. There's a massive Tesco's up here, Tesco's Extra. Should be able to see it in a bit. It'll be straight in front of us. There's a McDonald's, KFC, Subway. I might have fish and chips for tea tonight, even though I've got something with me for tea. There's Tesco's. Yeah, even though I've got something, I think I might get some fish and chips because there's a chip shop like literally just outside the gates from where we're going to spend the night, or where I'm going to spend the night, should I say. So I might have fish, I might treat myself and have fish and chips. Problem is, if I wasn't here so early and I knew I was spending it like properly the night time here, I'd get my lass to come pick me up and I'd go home. But it's 11:15 in the morning and I've got a funny feeling I'll be running back out of here again at like 11 o'clock at night. I didn't have a look and see if it says on the paperwork what time I need to be at Watford. But I'm betting I need to be at Watford pretty sharp in the morning. It's probably like a 6 or 7 o'clock booking, so therefore I'd have to leave here probably, if it was 7 o'clock I'd have to leave here at midnight at the latest. So there's no point getting my lass to come pick me up, because she'll not be impressed when I tell her she's got to bring me back again. So this is like the very edge of Consett, so we're going right on this roundabout. And we're going to go down. What way are you going? Straight over. Okay. You're coming right. There's a bus. You're coming right. Jump in. Sorry, Civic. Yeah, we're gonna. This road we're about to go down is Delves Lane. Bus. So these are all the drivers that I used to work with, so I know a lot of them. And the company we're going to is like not far down here on the right hand side. There's a little mini roundabout that the building there. There's a little mini roundabout that we go straight over where the bus has gone left, if you saw, and then the company's on the right hand side. So what I will do so I'm not actually showing any part of their property. I shall end this bit here.